Reading difficulties. Despite decades of improvement in pedagogies related to teaching students how to read, there are still many students who develop reading difficulties during their learning at school. This is crucial, especially when a child realises they may not be able to do something. There's often a significant loss in their motivation and confidence, leading to an avoidance of the subject altogether. So what exactly does it mean to be able to read? In order to read, a child must have A. General language comprehension skills and B. Able to confidently identify individual words in a piece of text. It is proven that skillful readers can process every single word they're reading without having to apply proper attention to what they're doing. However, students with reading difficulties lack this skill. To be employable in this globalizing world, graduates must encompass more skills than to be just literate. In failing to obtain the ability to comprehend, this can result in negative consequences, for example, employment options, opportunities in education, and more. Unfortunately, if you graduate without the skill of being able to read, this can lead to disadvantages in a person's overall quality of life. Research has discovered that those with reading difficulties earn approximately 30 to 42% less than their counterparts. Therefore, teachers must be aware of the characteristics of a proficient reader so that they're able to identify the areas of difficulty that at-risk students may be encountering. Students may have weaknesses in phonemic awareness. Others may enter school with a general verbal ability, but cognitive weakness limited to phonological domain. Another significant group of poor readers stem from families of low socioeconomic or minority status, entering school with significantly delayed skills. For those who do have reading difficulties, special instruction is required and focused differentiation is needed for improvement in cognitive ability. The Australian Curriculum and Reporting Authority defines comprehending text as using a range of strategies to comprehend, interpret and analyse, including retrieving and organising literal information, making and supporting inferences, and evaluating information and points of view. There are 3 ways to change the way that we teach students how to read. Firstly, it's very important to ensure that students are taught from prep all the way through to grade 3 with an emphasis on word level and reading comprehension skills. Secondly, teachers must have procedures in place in order to identify students who might be at risk of falling behind in their early reading growth. Thirdly, teachers must provide at-risk children with explicit, individualised instruction other than what can be given in an average classroom. Early detection of a reading difficulty can prevent the difficulty from becoming more complex in the future. In many cases, it's vital to obtain information from specialists such as speech pathologists, dietitians, school psychologists, and social workers. However, in the meantime, there are many diagnostic procedures a teacher can use inside their own classroom. The Victorian government states that for ages 5 to 8, letter and sound knowledge, comprehension, and phonological knowledge are tested. For ages 9 to 16, word reading, phonological knowledge, and comprehension is tested. Recently, the Centre for Independent Studies supported a trial of the UK phonics screening check as a resolution to students' poor skill sets in reading. Phonics is an important method of teaching, focusing on the sounds within words. Research in 2005 has found that explicit teaching of alphabetic decoding skills is helpful for all children, harmful for none, and crucial for some. Another helpful way to assess students' reading is to tape the student's voice. This can be beneficial in hearing their progress in oral reading skills. Standardized tests such as NAPLAN can also be helpful in determining students' strengths and weaknesses, as well as allowing comparison to average readers' learning levels. There is no simple cure to fixing reading difficulties. It's only through understanding the student's individual skill set and their difficulties which may lead to a successful remedial program. Yes, the road to developing proficient reading skills isn't always easy, but by intervening early, students are more capable of becoming the best readers that they can be.